Here we are. Welcome back to the Escape Gaming Masters 2, round 2 of the qualification. And this is where it starts to get serious because the winners in this round will make it through to the main event tomorrow. And that's what these guys are here for. They're here to qualify for that main event. So these games are really important. The winners will go through to the main event. The losers, well, they'll be going home. And we're here with BACT versus SPADEN on migration. With me once again is Mem. And yeah, I'll let Mem talk about the map and, well, anything he likes, really.
Well, welcome everyone. I just see something completely different from a standard migration. Do you see the connection they have, the map? There is one gap between that little big island. Look at this, so they can be super close. The fast up here, if they explore properly, can be way more crucial than a standard. You know what I mean? With that gap there, you don't have to go all over around. You are there, man. Like if it was not Baltic, because Baltic it would be closer, but really close one. This is like not a bug map, but it's not a standard migration, if you know what I mean with that gap. Wow! It's
migration with a Panama Canal, because that's going to really shorten the time around here. So I mean, this is a really big deal, actually. If they scout this, it could be game changing.
It's the key, in my opinion. Can be the key in this game. And I forgot to point out that both have the same civilization. Indians. You can talk about Indian civilization. We were talking before starting the game. Surprise choice, great economy, but probably for this map could be other civilization like Berbers a bit better.
Yeah, exactly. Both players taking the Indians here, and I mean, I asked why. The Indians are a great civ. They're very strong. They had a really good performance in the Escape Gaming Masters 1. They you know, Indians 100% win rate in the final main event, so they did well. But Berbers are also in the map pool. Berbers were available to both players, and for some reason, neither player took the Berbers. Now, the Indians don't have any water bonus, whereas the Berbers get 10% faster firing on their ships, which is actually a really big deal. However, the Indians have a great eco, and that could be part of the reason why. But look at SPADEN's island here. Look at his gold. Look at his stone. This is really horrible for him. And even those deer, they're going to be hard to get out, and he's going to need those deer.
Absolutely, and I was checking, for example, just the opposite for BACT. He has almost all the resources safe, which is really, really rare for a migration map. Because you always usually have everything exposed. Look, gold safe, stone safe, berries safe. At least, well, in feudalite for sure, because out of the range. While in the other side, he cannot even push the deers. Look how the deers are, man. Oh man, that's terrible for SPADEN. They are getting like locked there with the resources. You see,
it's Bambi,
Bambi.
Maybe what he needs to do is actually like, well, maybe not now. I don't think they're gonna run back.
Now
it's okay.
Lucky.
He got lucky there.
Oh wow.
That was really lucky.
I said Bambi and they came. You say?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You know how to do it, man. You just say Bambi, and the deers they do what you want. They're listening. They're always listening. So he's got to get the deer. Absolutely important. And why? Because migration, non-standard resources. There's no boar on this map. You know, there's no. There's a small number of sheep. That's it. You know, that's all you've got to play with. So SPADEN here, early dock, gonna get the fishing ships out. Same for BACT. We're gonna see a lot of fishing ships coming out this game. But this is where this key, this little Panama Canal here becomes so important, because when you make a lot of fishing ships, it slows down your feudal time a lot.
Yeah, but for now, according to that, sorry that I interrupt you, look both doing the docks as far as possible to that canal, man. It's crazy. Well, you usually make more than one dock. I mean, you do like 3 docks
like
or something.
2 or 3 even,
even 4.
2 or 3 docks, 40 fishing ships. It's not uncommon. Like 30 to 40 ships in the Dark Age. But my point is really, if one of these players does do a fast up, I mean, this is the thing. It's a risky strat, but like if you were to mill your berries early and start doing that and actually go feudal fast, then you could absolutely destroy your opponent's 30, 40 fishing ships, or not destroy them, but disrupt them massively. The problem is they don't know about this, and that's why it's a risk. And they probably assume that it's not going to have a hole there, and they're probably going to play a standard migration game, which, as we said, would be 2, 3 docks, 30 to 40 fishing ships, late to the feudal age, then quick to the castle age.
Well, but
So-
right now, Zach, we see clear difference in the build order. We can see how BACT has 5 villages already with the mill, while
Yeah, that's the difference, yeah.
exactly not even the mill for SPADEN. So I assume that BACT will go as fast as possible up. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's doing that one, while SPADEN he has already a second lumber camp. It's completely different.
Well, the difference,
order.
yeah.
Yeah.
The difference is that SPADEN's added the second lumber camp, and instead of the lumber camp, BACT at the mill. So they both spent 100 100 wood, but SPADEN's taking extra wood, and BACT is taking extra food.
Nah, he's
Extra
up.
wood for SPADEN.
Look, he's up. He's doing the loom, and he
He's
will
up.
go up super fast after the loom. After the loom.
There you go.
He's
See?
going up.
BACT knows. BACT knows. He's got his map
Wow.
hacks on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is kind of risky though, but interesting all the same. Immediately taking all his villagers off of Berry's look as well. That's interesting. And SPADEN, in the meantime, adding his second dock. He's going to add more fishing ships. It's going to slow his feudal time down. This is what we were talking about before. They're saying that, I mean, he can still hit feudal relatively soon, but he shows no sign of that at the moment because he's still queuing vills. Comfortable.
Usually when you go that fast, Zach, the players send one galley to the left, one galley to the right side. So if BACT is doing exactly that, the galley will go through that Panama Canal and bye-bye. Well, bye-bye. He will spot it that the island for SPADEN is there, really, really close.
Yeah, it's pretty scary for SPADEN right now, actually. And I mean, the one benefit is that he's got his ships here at the very back of the island, so it's not like super close to the gap. And I guess if he had actually docked at the top, which he wouldn't anyway because of the position, but if he had, he might have seen it.
Look at the third dock. Crucial, that third dock for BACT. With that third dock, as soon as he's making that galley there, that's it. He's gonna see it, man. He would be in the range, I assume. If not, it would be extremely bad luck. Let's see, because he is already feudal age.
It's not in range, but you'll see it as soon as the first ship comes out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right now, fire galleys coming straight out, and look where the gather point is for those fire galleys. They're both on the left, right here.
Yes.
Next to SPADEN's scout. So he's actually going to go through the hole.
Look, he found it. He found it already the right side, but when he's gonna see that he can go through that canal, he will be so happy, man.
Oh wow, he sent a fishing ship over.
Yes, he sent a fishing ship, exactly.
Yeah.
He knows where is the docks on the right side. So when he goes through that Panama, he will think, oh man, I can go there instantly.
Yeah. BACT is
going,
gonna
man.
love this. He's gonna love this, and I love the fact
found
that
it.
he sent the fishing ship as well.
He
That's
found
really
it.
crucial.
Already
Now
for the
there's a
fishing
hole.
ship. Wow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Beautiful.
What a bad time for SPADEN. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm loving this. This is gonna be so rough for SPADEN.
Well,
And
I don't,
I'm not loving it because it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
rough
so.
for him, but
I don't think so exactly. That the SPADEN gonna love that.
yeah,
like you and me,
SPADEN's
but
not gonna like me saying that. But
Yeah.
like,
Sorry,
he
SPADEN, we
will
love
at
you.
least he will at least be able to get to the castle age in a decent time here. But you know, even still, he has to make some military on the water right now. BACT is already here with his fire galley. Will SPADEN be able to defend? I mean, that's the real question. Will he be able to defend this? At least he's got the defender's advantage. At least he's got something here.
well, he moves the fishing ships, trying to hide those from the fire galleys. He's starting to make fire galleys as well. But let's see, he's already there. BACT is already there, and we'll know how fast the fishing ships die with those fire galleys. Look at this, it's starting to raid completely. Ay.
Well, defender's advantage for SPADEN here, helping him out a little bit. He's actually outnumbering BACT in units, I think, or at least he's got the edge at the moment. So SPADEN, I mean, making the most of this defense, but for now, yeah, he's kind of forced to defend heavily. He needs to get himself to the castle age. He needs a couple more vills over to gold, get that castle age upgrade in, and he might be okay.
The problem is, he go right away to castle it, or he keep doing some galleys, because if not, look at BACT.
Yeah,
He's
that's
now
the
there
problem.
with more and killing, so if he stop doing, he will lose all the fishing ships.
Yeah, unfortunately for the viewers on the stream, fishing ships don't bleed. I know they wanted to see blood, but you know this is as close as we're gonna get for now. As BACT gets a fishing ship, but has to go back a little bit. Demolition raft coming in as well. SPADEN though actually going straight into galleys with +1. That's a big deal because galleys with +1 are pretty good here. If you can snipe the demolition raft, can he get it? Yes, he can. He's fine.
Yeah.
SPADEN
Okay.
losing another fishing ship, but I mean, the thing is here, SPADEN has a huge number of fishing ships in comparison. So as long as if he just defend, I mean, this is the thing, if it just defends this, doesn't matter if he loses 2 or 3 fishing ships, he's still going to be ahead, and he's on the way up to the castle edge. Whereas BACT, well, still a way to go before he hits castle edge yet, or even clicks that upgrade button. I feel like this isn't so bad for SPADEN at all. If anything, this is going to swing back the other way now.
Yeah, it's interesting. Do you see how tricky is the score? It's looking like now BACT has 47 population, SPADEN 48. He's halfway to castle edge and he say that he's 400 score behind. Well, it's not all about the score, right? Probably the exploration, I forgot. SPADEN just explored his base while BACT, Fog of War, he has explored absolutely everything because he has explored also with some ships the main island. That's the difference, guys, in the score. Other than that, now the advantage seems to be on the SPADEN side. We will find out very soon, but he still have more galleys. BACT.
As soon as he hits castle, it's going to be another story, I feel. But right now, SPADEN's making a transport ship in this northern dock. So is he going to try and get to the middle island ASAP, get a new TC up maybe? I mean, he sold his stone so he could get to the castle age a little faster. So I'm wondering what this transport ship's for. Maybe he wants to get a villager over and put a forward dock or something like that. So when he gets castle, he can pressure really hard. Let's see though. Apparently SPADEN's boat got trapped. Oh yeah, SPADEN has a trapped boat inside of the dock. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, I see.
That's pretty unfortunate.
I see the galley.
It's stuck. It can still fire though. It can still fire.
Bring to the dock. Bring to the dock. Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't understand pretty well that transport, to be honest. Because what you say, he doesn't have a stone, so I think it's a waste of resources. Really.
It's kind of just sitting there, and BACT sees it. So, yeah. I mean, what's the plan? He's gonna go to the middle, and then, I mean, then what? He's gonna buy some stone? Got enough gold? But right now, SPADEN losing the villager, losing that dock at the top, and for the time being, doing that war galley upgrade and getting the war galley going. Of course, this dock is HD ready. Explains why the war galley is probably trapped inside there. Unfortunately, that's a war galley that won't be following SPADEN across the map. It's just a static defense. You know what this is? This is a harbor. SPADEN getting free harbor right here. I like it. So, right now, has the tech advantage, but it's still fairly close, I feel, actually. BACT should be, on the way up to the castle age. 65, 70%, nearly there now.
He has to be careful, man. He really has to be careful because he has now the war galley with Botkin, so if he's doing a good fight there, but still the number seems to be better for BACT. More galleys, but without the upgrade, so gonna be close. Well, for that reason, he's trying to wait for castle age to get the upgrades as well.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fight until the upgrades are done. So yeah, I mean, he's just sitting, waiting now. SPADEN landing on the mainland. He's got 60 stone. I guess he's starting to take some and looking for a TC. Any minute now. Oh yeah, BACT actually raiding at the back with a fire galley. He might kill... Oh, he so nearly killed that villager. That was ridiculous. Down to 4 health. Crazy. Meanwhile... I mean, the fight's kind of getting a little bit spread out, isn't it? I mean...
Yeah, now there is all over the map. You don't know where to focus, but the population for both players is exactly the same. Exactly the same. The composition probably is a bit different, but still feel that the game is so close. You can see the galleys are gonna make the upgrades. I still don't know. Well, he did a lumber camp in the main island, SPADEN. Probably he want to have villages there just to be ready when he want to expand a bit his economy. He's mining a stone at home, so he's alright. And now he's going with a lot of galleys. How many galleys? I will tell you really fast. Zach, BACT 15 war galleys, while Spaden has 15, no, 19 galleys. Whoa!
Whoa.
He has more army now. Ay, ay, ay. Let's
Nice.
see the fight.
Well, the difference here as well is Spaden, he's like, okay, let's not get the next TC first, let's get ballistics, because he's throwing up a university now back at home. This is an important upgrade to get. See how this fight goes here, though. Spaden and BACT with the same upgrades. Spaden did have a larger army, so he should have the advantage in this fight, in theory, but BACT coming in with the reinforcements now, looks like he's taking the edge. I think Spaden's going to have to go back.
Yeah.
How did he lose that fight when he had the numbers advantage? It must have been that one galley in the dock.
He has some
Clearly
split,
had that one in there.
Some split units, not all together. It's really important. The numbers
yeah.
matters, but if you don't have all together, bam.
Exactly. So right now, Spaden looking for that ballistics upgrade, really crucial. BACT meanwhile has probably started ballistics already. Yeah, it's 80% of the way. And
Yes.
so this is great timing for BACT. As soon as ballistics comes in, Spaden's army is going to die. And in this situation, having war galleys is by far the best unit choice as well.
Well,
Because it's going to kill so
the
much
water,
here.
I was
from
about
the
to say
water.
that, man. He lost
Yeah.
it, man. He lost the game. But I really can't believe that happened. I mean, when I just point out the population in terms of Navy, it was
Yeah,
six
same.
more than BACT, and he took a bad fight, and game over, man. Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I think the way to
didn't-
win that...
I mean, you didn't. You don't think? I'm just wondering. I know that the game was extremely complicated. Since this is a best of one, he shouldn't try to something. I mean, like try to boom on the. I know that it's really complicated because it's migration, but you know that
Yeah.
if you resign, you are gone. So,
Well,
it's a surprise.
Spaden had enough resources for 2 new TCs nearly. He had
Yeah.
enough resources for a 5th dock. If he had a little bit more on gold. The problem is he couldn't saturate his gold, right? He can only have at maximum 7 villagers on gold there. He needed to take some gold in the middle, maybe.
It was basically really complicated to come back in the game. But you know that if you don't come back, you are out of the tournament. So it's worth a try
Yeah.
to try to go to the mainland maybe, and well, try something crazy. I don't know. Anyway, was another fast game, man. Ay ay ay.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. 24 minutes. That's like the third game, 24 minutes that we've seen so far in the qualification here. I would say, though, that Spaden, he didn't play badly, actually. I think he held
No.
very well. He defended very well. I just think kind of fell apart a little bit in the Castle Age. I'm trying to think what, maybe adding fires would have made sense as well, because fire ships would have been able to tank up a little bit of the arrows from the war galleys. It's nice to mix them in, but yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah.
And
he's doing the commentary in the chat. He's right. Well, we were talking about that in the start of the game, that his island was worse compared to BACT. We say that
yeah.
in the start, and of course that he only got 2 volleys in the main island, so it was really complicated. But well, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, they both had 20 largest army. I think that was right at the end as well, before that final fight.
Yeah.
But BACT managed to kill, 12 more units. So, I mean, it could also come down to micro a little bit, having your army in the right place at the right time, things like that. Spaden actually gathered the most wood. I think he just needed a bit more gold. And like I said just a minute ago, he can only have 7 villages on gold because of his map. So it's pretty unfortunate. Maybe he could have
The restart. Because
Yeah, I
in
was
this
gonna say-
in this kind of maps in migration, is 80% about the map in the start.
Yeah.
You know, when you see that your map is terrible, you might wonder, oh, if I lose the water, I have nothing else to
Yeah.
do.
if I lose this game, I'm eliminated.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
why not use my restart right now? It could happen. I think he just said in the chat, actually, he was thinking about it, but then it was 4:14, so
it was late. Yeah.
Yeah, he was late. But it's one of those things. Maybe next time. Back then, I mean, there was a quick game. BACT is going to be going through to the main event once again. He has now qualified, but we will show you this. Sorry, that's not the right thing. The bracket here.